Hello, and welcome to week 5 of Creative Engineering. Today, we are going to start using the engineering skills that you have developed over the last 4 weeks of eSchool to start solving real-world problems. Engineers are only as good as their ability to solve meaningful problems. And in order to solve big problems, engineers must understand the human impact of those problems. So rather than just understanding the science of a problem, it's important to understand the story of the problem. And today we are going to look at the story of a very big real-world problem. Before we begin, I'd like you to go ahead and open your digital worksheet from Google Classroom. And you should begin the Do Now. Today's Do Now is look at the 4 kinds of engineers shown on your digital worksheet. Each of them have the skills and knowledge to solve major problems. Think about what you have learned about what they do and think of a real-world problem that they can or have solved and type it in the blank. Here's an example. A civil engineer designed a simple and safe bridge so children in Ecuador would not have to swim across a river to get to school. It's hard to imagine going to school and having to go for a swim every day to get to school and to get home, but that was a real-world problem for a group of children in Ecuador. And a civil engineer stepped in and said, I have the skills to solve this problem, and they did. I want you to pause the video now while you complete the Do Now. Press play to continue when you have finished your Do Now. Welcome back. I look forward to reading your answers from the Do Now. Today we are going to learn about a true real-world engineering problem through the story of The Water Princess. This is a true story based on the childhood of a famous person that takes place in Burkina Faso, a small village in Africa. Please follow along and answer the questions on your digital worksheet as you watch the video.
The Water Princess. The Water Princess, based on the childhood experiences of Georgie Badal. Written by Susan Verde, illustrated by Peter Reynolds. I am Princess Gigi. My kingdom, the African sky so wide and so close, I can almost touch the sharp edges of the stars. I can tame the wild dogs with my song. I can make the tall grass sway when I dance. I can make the wind play hide and seek. But I cannot make the water come closer. I cannot make the water run clearer, no matter what I command. It is early morning, still dark. My mother wakes me. Gigi, my princess, it's time to get up. We must go and collect the water. Water, come! Do not make me wake before even the sun is out of bed, I demand. Come, please, I say. But the water won't listen, and I know we will have to walk so far to the well. I am too sleepy to put on my crown. I think of the pot that will rest on my braids instead. The thirst comes quick. Dry lips, dry throat. I squeeze my eyes shut. I see it, clear. dip my toes in it. Cool. I scoop it up and bring it to my lips. Slowly, I open my eyes. Nothing. I kick the dust. I grab my empty pot and place it upon my head. My mother does the same, and our journey begins, full of songs. My mama adds her melody. Our steps are light. We twirl and laugh together. The miles give us room to dance. Halfway there, we stop for a moment at the giant karate tree, long enough to grab a handful of sweet shea nuts for energy. We keep the dance going just a little longer. Mama, are we there yet? Finally, I hear the water running from the well, the giggles of my friends, the chatter of women. Some have traveled farther than I, only to return home when the sun has gone to bed. Mama holds our place while I play with friends. The dance continues. The water is flowing. Pots filling with dusty, earth-colored liquid. Gigi, come! Magno! It's my turn now. The dance home has slowed to careful steps. My thirst so heavy, like the full pot I carry. Our song is softer now. Our shoulders ache. Our feet cramp. I see home at last. Mamo boils enough water for drinking. We wait. We wash our clothes. We prepare food for cooking. My father comes quickly from the fields to share in the drink and the meal. He scoops me up. My princess, you have returned with the water. Drink, Mamo says. Finally. Every sip fills me with energy. I want to make it last, but I can't. I gulp it down. Clothes and body clean, I sing to the dogs. I dance with the tall grass. I hide from the wind. Mamo brings one last cup she has saved just for me. Drink, my princess. Sleep, my princess. Tomorrow we journey again. Mamo, I say as I close my eyes. Why is the water so far? Why is the water not clear? Where is our water? Sleep, she says. Dream, she says. Someday you will find a way, my princess. Someday. I am Princess Gigi. My kingdom, the African sky, the dusty earth. And someday, the flowing, cool, crystal clear water. Someday. Imagine your life without water. No kitchen faucet to fill your glass when you are thirsty. No shower or bathtub to clean your body. Imagine if you couldn't go to school because you had to spend each day walking for miles just to get water and not even know if the water you reach will be clean. This is true for nearly 1 billion people around the world. That's 1 out of every 6 who doesn't have access to clean water. This crisis is what motivated African model Georgie Bidel to work to make a difference and get clean water to those in need. As a young girl in Burkina Faso, Georgie spent her summers living with her grandmother. Every morning, Georgie and the other girls and women of the village walked for miles to fill pots with water and return it home to be used for the basics, drinking, bathing, cooking, only to wake up the next morning and make the journey again. Georgie knows firsthand the suffering and struggle of all those without clean water. In Burkina Faso alone, nearly a quarter of the population has no access to clean water. Both illnesses from contaminated water and the time it takes to collect water every day prevent many children from going to school. The walk itself is on average 4 miles each day, which is the length of about 70 football fields. The Water Princess is a story inspired by Georgie's own childhood and her wish that the water would come to her and those in her community. Together with Ryan's Well, Georgie is working to make a change and bring this basic right, this source of life, to the people of Burkina Faso and beyond. We hope this story brings awareness to the ongoing crisis and inspires you to be part of the change.
The Water Princess is a true story from the childhood of the supermodel Georgie Badial, who is trying to use her fame and wealth to help solve the problems in her home country of Burkina Faso. Pause the video now while you complete the direct instruction notes. Press play to continue your video lesson when you have finished. Now it's your turn. Brainstorm a possible solution to the clean water problem in Burkina Faso. You will include a sketch, a written description, and possible obstacles or challenges on your digital worksheet. Pause the video while you complete the independent practice, Brainstorm a Solution. Press play when you finish to continue your video lesson. Click on the link in your digital worksheet to watch the video about a solution that was found for Burkina Faso's clean water problems. After watching the video, complete the reflection questions. Once you have finished the digital worksheet, please go to Edulastic and take your mastery check. Remember to do your best. Before you are finished with this lesson, stop and check to be sure that you turned in your digital worksheet on Google Classroom and that you have taken your mastery check. Have fun and good luck.